This episode of Pod Session is brought to you by TopNaturalHealth.com, your go-to source for nature-based supplements, skincare, and anti-aging products. Visit their site for special promo code pricing on all of the products mentioned in this episode. Now here's your hosts.
All right, so are you looking for a better night's sleep and maybe curious about those tasty sleep gummies everybody's talking about?
Yeah, they are pretty popular.
Well, you've come to the right place. We're doing a deep dive today.
Ooh, fun.
Into the Inside Exclusives article. It's called Top 10 Best Rated Sleep Gummies for a Restful Night's Sleep.
Okay.
To see what the buzz is all about. Gummies are a fun way to take something right.
Definitely. It's way more fun than swallowing a pill. And, it shows that people are really prioritizing their sleep health, which is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exploring different options.
Yeah, for sure. So this article highlights some truly standout products, and I'm really curious to hear your take on the science behind these sleep-enhancing ingredients.
Well, what's really interesting is that a lot of these gummies, they use natural ingredients, things like melatonin, L-theanine, and various herbal extracts. Melatonin, for example, it plays like a crucial role in regulating your sleep-wake cycle.
Gotcha.
So that's super important for sleep. And then you have things like L-theanine, which promotes relaxation.
Okay.
But it won't make you drowsy.
Interesting. So it's like
It's a powerful combo.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
So it's not just a sugar rush. There's actual science backing these up. And this article ranks 10 fantastic options. I'm excited to break them all down for you today. You can find links to all the products in our show notes.
Perfect.
So if anything we talk about piques your interest, you can easily check it out later. Ready to start with number 10?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, kicking things off at number 10, we have the VitaFusion Max Strength Melatonin Gummy Supplements. These are strawberry flavored, and they've got 10 milligrams of melatonin per serving. They're also gluten-free and free of artificial flavors.
Always a plus.
Which is always a plus, yeah.
And it's worth noting that VitaFusion is a really well-established brand, known for its quality and taste. They've actually received awards for their gummies, which is pretty impressive. This gummy in particular is like a really solid option if you want a straightforward approach, reliable dose of melatonin.
Yeah, that's good to know. It sounds like a great starting point for anyone new to sleep gummies. And they're super affordable, too. You can get a bottle of 100 gummies for $9.29. That's a 50-day supply.
Wow. Definitely a budget-friendly option. And, just remember that individual responses to melatonin can vary. It's always a good idea to start with a lower dose and see how your body reacts.
That's great advice. Now, moving up to number 9, we have the Ollie Extra Strength Sleep Gummy. These are blackberry flavored. They sound delicious.
Yay.
And contain 5 milligrams of melatonin per serving, along with a calming blend of L-theanine, chamomile, and lemon balm extracts.
It's so cool how these ingredients work together, like synergistically.
Okay.
So the melatonin helps regulate your sleep cycle.
Right.
The L-theanine enhances that relaxation without making you drowsy.
Right.
And then chamomile and lemon balm, those are known for their calming properties. They've been used for centuries. Wow.
In traditional remedies.
It's like a dream team for sleep support.
Totally.
No wonder they have a 4.4-star rating with over 10,000 reviews. They're also gluten-free. A 120-count bottle will cost you $29.17.
That's awesome. I think it's great that companies are incorporating these traditional remedies into more modern sleep solutions. Yeah. It really speaks to a growing awareness of natural alternatives.
Absolutely. Now for number 8, we have something a little different, the Vital Source Nutrition Premium Sleep Gummies. These are melatonin-free, designed for folks who maybe prefer a different approach or might be sensitive to melatonin.
Yeah. This is where you can really see the variety in the market.
Yeah.
It caters to so many different people and their needs.
Right.
So instead of melatonin, these gummies use magnesium and valerian root extract.
I'm actually curious about those ingredients. What are their benefits when it comes to sleep?
So magnesium, it's super important for muscle relaxation, nerve function.
Which helps you feel calmer and prepares your body for sleep. Valerian root, on the other hand, that's got a long history of being used as a natural sleep aid and anxiety reliever.
Huh, interesting. So they're working on different pathways to help you relax and drift off to sleep.
Exactly.
Gotcha. And these gummies come in a wild strawberry flavor. They're vegan, gluten-free, and halal certified, so it broadens their appeal even further.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see so many companies catering to all these different dietary needs.
For sure. A pouch of 60 gummies, which is 30 servings, is $14.99. Not bad at all. All right, let's move on to number 7. We have Lemmy Sleep Gummies, and these sound especially luxurious. They're berry-flavored and have a blend of 5 milligrams of melatonin, elderberry, magnesium, L-theanine, chamomile, and lavender.
Wow, that's quite the lineup. It's like a spa treatment in a gummy.
Right.
We already talked about the benefits of melatonin, magnesium, L-theanine, chamomile, but that elderberry and lavender is intriguing.
Yeah, I was wondering about those. What do they bring to the table?
Well, elderberry is known for its antioxidant properties and immune-boosting potential.
Okay.
Now, while not directly sleep-related, it can contribute to overall wellness. Lavender, on the other hand, is really famous for its calming scent. It's often used in aromatherapy to promote relaxation and sleep.
That makes sense. It's like creating this calming sensory experience to ease you into sleep. And these gummies are vegan, gluten-free, and gelatin-free.
I love that. Again,
Right.
we see that emphasis on being inclusive and really catering to different dietary needs.
Exactly. A bottle of 60 gummies will cost you $29.99. All right, up next at number 6, we have the Natural Melatonin Gummies. These are strawberry-flavored and contain 10 milligrams of melatonin per serving. They're specifically designed to help adults combat occasional sleeplessness.
You know, Natural is a really well-respected brand in the supplement world.
Okay.
And their melatonin gummies are really popular. They really focus on providing a clean and straightforward product.
Now, what's interesting about these is that they're 100% drug-free, non-habit-forming, and made with clean ingredients, free of synthetic dyes and artificial flavors.
I love that. You know, we're seeing that trend more and more in the supplement industry, a response to what consumers want.
Yeah,
You know, transparency and natural ingredients.
for sure.
People are really becoming more conscious of what they're putting in their bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. And these gummies are vegetarian, which is great for those who avoid gelatin. A bottle of 140 gummies will cost you $15.19, so that gives you up to a 70-day supply.
It seems like a great value, especially for a straightforward melatonin supplement that tastes good.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, moving on to number 5, we have Nature's Bounty Sleep Gummies. These are tropical punch flavored and contain 3 milligrams of melatonin and 200 milligrams of L-theanine per serving.
So this combination of melatonin and L-theanine is becoming like more and more common in sleep gummies.
Okay.
You know, it uses those sleep-regulating effects of melatonin and the relaxing qualities of L-theanine.
Yeah, they're like a dynamic duo. And these gummies are free of artificial flavors and synthetic dyes.
That's awesome.
It follows that trend of clean ingredients we were just talking about.
It's so great to see so many options available now for people who are really looking for more natural and clean sleep solutions.
For sure.
It's really interesting to see.
They're also vegetarian and free of common allergens like milk, fish, and nuts. You can get a bottle of 60 gummies for just $5.14.
Wow, that's so affordable.
I know, right? Are you ready to tackle the top 4?
Yeah, lay it on me. What else is on the list?
Okay. Number 4 is a bit of a surprise. It's not a gummy, but a capsule. It's the melatonin 10 milligram sleep supplement with a blend of L-theanine, GABA Calm, L-tryptophan, ashwagandha, passion flower, lemon balm, chamomile, and magnesium.
Wow, that's quite a lot of ingredients. So
Yeah.
this supplement goes beyond just melatonin.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a multifaceted approach to relaxation and sleep.
It's like a sleep cocktail in a capsule. We've already touched on the benefits of L-theanine, chamomile, lemon balm, and magnesium, but what about those other ingredients? I'm not familiar with some of them.
Sure, so GABA is a neurotransmitter that helps calm the nervous system,
Okay.
reduces anxiety, and helps you relax. Then you have L-tryptophan, and that is a precursor to serotonin and melatonin,
Okay.
which of course are crucial for mood
Right.
regulation and sleep. And then ashwagandha, that's an adaptogenic herb known for reducing stress.
Wow, they really did their research with this one.
Yeah, they did.
And then there's passion flower, which has traditionally been used to alleviate anxiety and insomnia. Each capsule contains 10 milligrams of melatonin, and a bottle of 60 capsules will cost you $21.95.
While it's a bit more expensive than some of the others, this blend of ingredients might be worth the cost, especially if you're looking for a more holistic approach to supporting your sleep.
Yeah, for sure. Now back to gummies for number 3. We have the Oli Extra Strength Sleep Gummy again.
Ooh, interesting.
It's the same blackberry-flavored gummy with 5 milligrams of melatonin, L-theanine, chamomile, and lemon balm extract.
I think it's cool that the same product's on the list twice, but this time they're offering a 90-count bottle for $19.19. So it seems like they're giving options for people based on how much they want to buy.
Yeah, exactly. More choices for everybody. And remember, we have links to all these products in the show notes so you can easily find the right bottle size for you. Now, drum roll, please. It's time for the top 2. Are you ready?
I am. What are they?
All right, coming in at number 2, we have the Natural Vitality's Sleep Gummies. These are blueberry pomegranate flavored gummies, and they have a blend of magnesium citrate, melatonin, and L-theanine.
Magnesium citrate. It's a really great form of magnesium because it's highly absorbable.
Okay, interesting.
Makes it easier for your body to use.
So it's like supercharged magnesium ready to help you relax and get a good night's sleep.
Exactly. And remember, magnesium is really important for muscle relaxation, nerve function. It all contributes to a sense of calm and gets your body ready for rest.
These gummies are also vegan, gluten-free, and free of common allergens. A bottle of 120 gummies will cost you $26.99.
I love that.
Right.
Again, we see that commitment to being inclusive and catering to a wide range of dietary needs.
And finally, drum roll, please. The number 1 sleep gummy, according to the Inside Exclusive, is the Ollie Sleep Gummy.
Nice.
These blackberry-flavored gummies contain 3 milligrams of melatonin, L-theanine, chamomile, and lemon balm.
Ollie is like a recurring winner on this list.
Right.
And for good reason. Their gummies get really high praise for how effective they are, the taste, and using natural ingredients.
And they have a whopping 4.5-star rating from over 43,000 reviews.
Wow.
That's seriously impressive. And you can get a bottle of 90 gummies for $15.99. What a steal.
It's fantastic to see such a high-quality product for a really good price.
Well, that wraps up our tour of the top 10 best-rated sleep gummies.
That was a really fun trip through the world of sleep-enhancing gummies. I'm so impressed with the variety and innovation in this market. You can really tell that companies are listening to what consumers want, responding to that demand for natural and effective sleep solutions.
Absolutely. And remember, you can find links to all of these amazing products in the show notes. Be sure to check out the full article from the Inside Exclusive as well. It's a wealth of information on sleep gummies, a great resource for anyone who's looking to improve their sleep quality.
You know, before we go to the next part, I think it's important to remember that these gummies are just one piece of the sleep puzzle.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's so much more to explore when it comes to getting a good night's rest.
We just went through a really awesome list of sleep gummies.
Yeah.
But as fascinating as they are, they're just one tool in your sleep toolkit, right?
That's a great point. So what else can we do to kind of improve our sleep hygiene, create a better sleep environment for ourselves? I'm all ears for any tips and tricks you have.
Well, one of the most basic things is consistency.
Yeah.
Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends.
That can be tough, I know, especially when the weekend rolls around and sleeping in is so tempting.
I know.
But I see how that would help regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle.
Absolutely. It's all about keeping that internal clock in sync.
Okay.
Another important thing is creating a relaxing bedtime routine.
Okay.
This might include taking a warm bath, reading a book, listening to some calming music.
I love that idea, like a bedtime ritual.
Yes.
To signal to your body and mind that it's time to wind down.
Exactly. It's about creating those associations.
Right.
Setting the stage for a restful night.
Yeah.
And don't underestimate how important your sleep environment is.
Okay.
Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool.
Those are all great points. I know I've definitely struggled to sleep when my room is too warm or if there's a lot of noise.
Yeah.
It's like your environment can either help or hinder your ability to like relax and fall asleep.
Totally. Now let's talk about some things to avoid before bed.
Okay.
One of the biggest culprits is screen time.
I've heard that the blue light from electronics can mess with your sleep.
Yeah.
Is that true?
You're right. That blue light that comes from our phones, tablets, computers, it can suppress melatonin production,
Okay.
which makes it harder to fall asleep. So try to avoid screens for at least an hour before bed.
So instead of scrolling through social media, I should be reading a book or taking a bath.
Exactly.
Got it. What about food and drinks? Any advice there?
Definitely avoid heavy meals and caffeine close to bedtime. Caffeine can stay in your system for hours.
Oh, wow.
Which can really disrupt your sleep.
So no late night coffee or midnight snacks.
Exactly. A large meal right before bed
Yeah.
can make you uncomfortable, make it harder to fall asleep.
That makes it. I've definitely experienced that, like post-dinner food coma feeling,
Yeah.
where sleep is the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
It's all about finding that balance.
Absolutely. And remember, if you're struggling to get a good night's sleep consistently, even after making some of these changes,
Yeah.
it's really important to talk to your doctor or a healthcare professional.
Yeah.
They can help figure out if there are any underlying medical conditions
Right.
and give you some more personalized guidance.
That's such an important reminder. Sleep is so, so important for our physical and mental health.
Yeah,
It's not something to take lightly.
for sure.
So if you're having persistent problems, definitely go and seek some professional help.
Absolutely. Now, before we wrap up this part,
Okay.
I want to go back to the gummies we talked about earlier.
Okay.
And remember that the Inside exclusive article, it has links to all those products.
Yes.
So you can easily find and buy the ones that cut your eye.
It's like having a personalized sleep gummy shopping guide.
Totally. And keep in mind,
Yeah.
what works for one person may not work for another.
Right.
It's super important to pay attention to your own body and figure out what works best for you and your preferences.
So true. It's all about finding your perfect sleep cocktail.
Exactly.
Now, before we move on,
Yeah.
let's recap the top 3 sleep gummies, just in case anybody missed it.
Great idea. It's always good to have a refresher.
Okay, so coming in at number 3, we have the Ollie Extra Strength Sleep Gummy.
Okay.
It's blackberry flavored, 5 milligrams of melatonin per serving, along with the L-theanine, chamomile, and lemon balm extracts.
Right.
A great option if you want a potent blend of sleep-supporting ingredients, and it's in that convenient 90-count bottle.
Perfect.
Next up, our runner-up, the Natural Vitality Sleep Gummies.
Okay.
These are that blueberry pomegranate flavor, and they have the blend of magnesium citrate, melatonin, and L-theanine. They're also vegan, gluten-free, and free of common allergens.
And remember that magnesium citrate is highly absorbable.
Yes.
So it's really easy for your body to use.
Exactly. And finally, our sleep gummy champion, the one that took the top spot, is the Ollie Sleep Gummy. It's blackberry flavored, 3 milligrams of melatonin, L-theanine, chamomile, and lemon balm. And it has that super impressive 4.5-star rating from over 43,000 reviewers.
That is impressive.
And it's so affordable, too. A 90-count bottle is only $15.99. A real win-win if you're looking for a high-quality, budget-friendly sleep solution.
Absolutely. Now, before we go to the next part, I want to leave our listeners with a question.
Okay.
Think about your current bedtime routine. What are you already doing that helps you relax and prepare for sleep? What are some little changes you could make to make your sleep environment better and get yourself on a more consistent sleep schedule?
That's such a good question to kind of get people thinking about their current habits and think about things that they could maybe improve.
Exactly. We've talked about a lot of really great info today, but it's really up to each individual to take what they've learned and use it.
Right. And remember, small changes can make a big difference.
Absolutely.
So don't get overwhelmed. Start with maybe just 1 or 2 adjustments, and then you can build from there.
And don't be afraid to try things out and see what works best for you.
Yeah.
There's no one right answer when it comes to sleep.
We've covered so much in this deep dive into sleep gummies.
We have.
From the science behind how they work to the best ones out there.
Right.
But before we go,
Yeah.
I want to say one last time, finding the right sleep solution is a personal thing.
It really is. Something that works amazingly well for one person might do nothing for someone else.
So how can our listeners figure out which gummy's the best fit? It's overwhelming with so many choices.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
You know, it's important to remember that we all react differently to ingredients and dosages.
Okay.
Some people need a lot of melatonin to feel anything, while others might only need a tiny bit.
Right. We all have different bodies.
Exactly.
It's like finding the right dose of any medication. What works for me might be way too much for you, or vice versa.
That's a great analogy.
Right.
And it's not just about the melatonin.
Yeah.
Some people might want gummies with other calming ingredients, like chamomile or L-theanine,
Right.
while others might want a really simple formula, just melatonin.
Okay.
It's about what you like and what makes you feel relaxed and ready for sleep.
It's like creating a sleep cocktail, your own personal blend.
Exactly.
And then there's taste and texture. Some people might love the fruit flavors of those Ollie gummies, while others might prefer something more subtle.
Right. And we can't forget about dietary needs.
Yeah, that's true.
Some gummies are vegan or gluten-free or gelatin-free. They're made for lots of different needs.
So it really is about experimenting and finding what works for you.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to try different brands, different amounts, different combinations, until you find your perfect sleep solution.
It's like finding the right pair of jeans. You've got to try on a bunch to find the ones that fit you best.
Right. And it's totally fine to be picky when it comes to your sleep.
Absolutely.
It's so important for our health and well-being.
Couldn't agree more.
As you're trying things out, pay attention to how your body reacts. Maybe even keep a sleep journal
That's a great idea.
to track any changes you make
Mm-hmm.
and see how you feel every morning.
Exactly. Then you can spot patterns and fine-tune everything to make your sleep the best it can be.
It's like you're a sleep detective,
I love that.
right? Finding clues to the mystery of perfect sleep.
Totally.
And remember, this is a journey, not a destination, right?
It is.
What you need for sleep might change over time, so be flexible, adapt as needed.
Mm-hmm.
Life's full of changes, and our sleep often reflects those changes.
Very true.
So as we wrap up, I want to say again, good sleep is an investment in yourself.
Absolutely.
You're giving your mind and body the chance to be their best.
It's one of the best things you can do for yourself.
It really is. Prioritizing sleep is self-care.
Mm-hmm.
We should all aim for that.
Agreed.
And hey, if you're curious about those gummies we talked about,
Yeah.
check out the show notes for links to everything.
Oh, perfect.
We've got all the products listed, plus the original article from the Inside Exclusive. It's a great place to start if you want to improve your sleep quality.
Absolutely.
So we've given you the knowledge.
We have
Now it's time to take action, try things out, make sleep a priority.
sweet dreams, everyone.
Happy snoozing.
From all of us here at Pod Session, thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe and don't forget to visit our sponsor, topnaturalhealth.com, for special promo code pricing on all of the products mentioned in this episode. See you next time.